So if you're in the market for a PC, you have a budget in hand and you have purpose in mind, and if you're confused between buying pre-built or building it on your own, so this video should be your best bet. So you're in the right place, and this video should tell you the advantages and disadvantages of doing going either way, and also a comparison between pre-built and custom-built PCs towards the end of the video. So if you're into that kind of thing, stick by and give this video a massive thumbs up, and let's get started. Hey, what's up guys, this is Yusuf here from TechDroids, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. And today I'm helping you with buying pre-built or building it on your own when it comes to computers. So if you're in the market and if you're confused between buying pre-built or building it on your own and you want some help, here I am. So I'm going to be discussing the advantages and disadvantages of both pre-built and going the custom route, and towards the end of the video we'll discuss a comparison between both and which one is best for you. So with that all being out of the way, let's get started. So first, talking pre-built PCs, we are talking advantages and disadvantages of pre-built PCs. Now first, all the advantages. When it comes to pre-built PCs, when you're on the lower end of the spectrum, like 500 and below, you can get the best bang for your buck in a pre-built PC. So if you're around a budget for $300, you can get the Lenovo IdeaCenter 300 that comes with the Core i3 6100, a good 1TB hard drive, and 8 GB of DDR4. And also it includes a good genuine copy of Windows 10, and that comes up to around $300. Whereas if you were to build it on your own, you would have to add the extra cost of a Windows 10 copy, a copy of Windows 10, and that will come up to $410 or $450 if you add the same parts. So going the pre-built route when you're in the lower end of the spectrum, and if you just want something basic, going the pre-built route is actually better. Next advantage is cohesive warranty. So if you buy a pre-built PC from HP, Dell, Lenovo, and something goes wrong, you can just send it over to them and they fix it for you and they send it back to you. Or maybe you can go over to the store you bought it from and they send it over to the company and get it back to you in a week or so. And that's actually not frustrating. Yeah, you have to deal with not having a PC, but you don't have to figuring the issue out on your own and actually doing it on your own when you go the custom route. So you get a cohesive warranty. Third advantage is the tech support which you can get. If you got a new PC and you see that it's not booting up, you have something like going crazy, if you think that something is wrong, you can just call up HP, Lenovo, or Dell, and they can help you out. So cohesive tech support, cohesive warranty, and you can just get it all sorted. Next, fourth advantage is, as I told, you can get a good genuine copy of Windows 10 installed on it, and you don't have to include the extra price of the parts on it. So like you get the the best parts for the $300, and also a good genuine copy of Windows 10. And why it is this way? Because when manufacturers like HP, Dell, and all these pre-built PC guys, when they buy these Windows 10 copies in bulk and put it on their PCs, they get it for cheap, like $20 or so, and maybe sometimes even free. And that's the advantages. Disadvantages of getting pre-built PC is that you don't get your bang for your buck when you're in the higher end of the spectrum. If you want the best performance, like for gaming and something, if you're over the $500 mark, you don't get the bang for your buck. And here's why. If you buy like a Lenovo Area Y51, it comes with like a 1070 i5 i7 configuration, but it also comes with their pentagonal unique case, which they charge $300 extra. If you were to build a custom PC, you can get better parts, a copy of Windows, a better GPU for all the same price that they're charging you. So it's actually better to go custom when you have a lot of performance expectations when you get the PC. So this is the disadvantage. Another advantage of building your own PC is that if you're not tech savvy, you don't have all the time, and if you just want something to just get up and running and do basic productivity tasks, pre-built is the way to go. And you don't have to go through the hassle of choosing your parts, building the parts, getting it all set up, and just doing the thing that if you have to do when you go custom way. So that's the advantages. Disadvantages, as I told you, you don't get the bang for your buck when you're in the higher end spectrum, And if there is another disadvantage, or if I'm nitpicking, that would be the upgrade room. So if you get like a pre-built PC that's, you know, having a unique case, or if it's in that mini ITX or mini PC sort of form factor, you don't have a lot of room for upgrade, rather than just upgrading the RAM, maybe storage, or if you have like a really normal pre-built PC, you can get a better GPU. But the upgrade room is not constant everywhere, and upgrade options are pretty limited when you get a pre-built PC. So that should wrap up our pre-built cons and pros and cons of the pre-built route. Now let's talk the real deal, the custom build, and I am actually in support with it because I have a lot of expectations for gaming, video editing, and all that stuff. So going the custom route, let's talk the pros of it. So you can get better bang for your buck, as I told in the custom build route, or the pre-built route. You don't get like a unique case or something. You can spend it on the better, you know, parts, and you can get the copy of Windows as well. Another advantage is that if you're tech savvy and you love doing all this, if you love building PCs, it can be a lot of fun as well. This is not advantage, but it's actually making you happy. So again, that's how you do the custom way. Next advantage of going custom is that you have a lot of upgrade room. So you can have a PC that's latest in 2017. When it comes to 2020, you can have a better GPU of that time. You can have a better CPU. You can upgrade the RAM. You can upgrade the storage, and you have all the upgrade room in the world to make it your own. And it's custom, so you can have your best case, your LEDs, all that stuff, and you're gonna have a custom paint job on it and make it your own. So that's the advantages of custom. A custom build is always better. It gives you better price to performance ratio. But the thing is, if you're not tech savvy and you don't have a lot of knowledge about building PCs, custom build is not your way. Disadvantages are you don't get tech support, you don't have a cohesive warranty, you don't have warranties. You actually have warranties on your PC, but for all different parts. So if you have a good PC, you'll have like 8 to 9 warranties, one for the SSD, one for the graphics card, one for the hard drive, one for the CPU, and all that parts have a single individual warranty. So that means when you run into some problem or some issue, you have to call every one and figure out what's the issue and how to actually solve it. So you can't just send it over the whole thing unless you buy from someone like Origin or Digital Storm or iBuyPower. Again, that becomes pre-built, so it doesn't make any point. But yeah, keep in mind you will not get any cohesive warranty, so you have to figure it out on your own what's wrong and what it is wrong with. So that wraps up our disadvantages and advantages of custom built PC. It's actually better, you get better price performance, and I support it. I would recommend, if you have the time, you have the knowledge. I have a lot of build guides, on what parts to get in what budget. Check out my channel, subscribe, turn on notifications, do all that good stuff. You know the deal, right? But now let's compare a custom and a pre-built PC. So if you're into the market for a lower end, kind of PC just for basic tasks, go the pre-built route. As I told before in the video, the Idea Center 300 and a custom built $400 PC. So 400 versus 300, you get a good genuine copy of Windows. Here you have to add that price. Now let's talk if you want like really good performance for gaming, multi-monitors and all that. I'd say go custom. Why? Here's why. When you get a custom built, a pre-built PC, you're being charged like $300, $400 more for that unique LED lighting that they give, unique features that they would have, and all that unique case which I talked about. And that will cost you about like $1,600 to $2,000 if you're like into the gaming kind of things and if you want something for editing and all that. And thermals is an issue sometimes around, and upgrade room is an issue, and all that makes up for pretty bad experience in the long term. But when you go the custom route, you can get for $2,000 you can have a GTX 1080 Ti, i7, and all that good stuff, and you can also have a good looking case, LED lighting, and all that stuff with all the upgrade room, and it's all your own. So that's the advantage of going the custom way when you want a lot of performance from your PC. If you're expecting a lot, please go the custom way. And that's wrapping it up for this video, guys. Drop a thumbs up, give it a big fat thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know if you have any questions, queries. I can help you out build a custom PC. Don't go the pre-built route. It's not the best thing in the world to do when you're having a lot of expectations in your mind. I have a lot of build guides on my channel. Look them up. I actually have a guide on how to build a PC, all that good stuff. And if you're into that kind of thing, consider subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Stay